Star Brethren,
your number one source for everything Starbound.
Hello Star Brethren, Kamo here to show you a fantastic little mod that I came across today called the Starbound Colonies mod. Now this mod is in its very early stages and it's gotten a lot of attention on the forums, so I have no doubt that the creator is working very hard to implement everything that he wants to see in this mod. But as it is right now, there's a few things that he's implemented. He's working hard to get the rest in there, so let's keep an open mind about that. Not everything is going to be perfect. Anyways, to install the mod, you extract its contents into your mods folder like many of the mods we've used, and then once you've extracted them, most of the things that you create I've seen are in the crafting table. Now there's a few things that we're going to cover. This is going to be mostly a high level overview. I'm not going to go into huge detail on every little thing, but I am going to show you the main components. So the first thing here is the Colonists Registry. It identifies information about things in the colony when you use the item. The colony beacon, and this is where you'll always want to start your beacons off. A distress beacon. Just like the distress beacon that calls the UFO, this beacon calls colonists. People will start spawning in your town, you can start asking them to do things, so this is the starting point. Farm plot, as you could guess, you place it on a tilled piece of land, and then once you've done that, you hold a seed in your inventory and you use it on the farm plot. And at that point, your settlers will start planting that, and they'll start growing that, and they'll actually harvest it on their own. Colony mine, as you could guess, this is where they go to grab precious materials, and again, they'll do this automatically and store it. There's a structure pad. The structure pad I'll go into better detail about, but this is just basically the building site for the brunt of the structures that are in this mod, and again, I'll demonstrate it for you. Then these are the crates. Each of these crates has programming set aside for them as to how they will be interacted with. So a meat crate, they'll drop meat off in that crate. Okay, so like I said, there's not a whole lot to this mod yet. He plans on implementing a whole lot more. So here's the structure pad. I've already got a little space here built that I'm going to build it in, but obviously you'll have to build your own. Now there's two major dependencies for this. Every square underneath the pad has to have something there. A block has to be there. Same thing in the background. Every block in the background, there has to be something there. Once these requirements are met, you can place it. Now, it's not really doing anything right now, and you can see that it's a usable object. If you hit E on it, you have to keep hitting E, not hold E, you can see that something's being built in the background. But that's kind of weird to have to do, right? That's because normally you'd have the colonists do this. So, I've built myself a colony mod. You drop it there, and soon colonists will start showing up. Let's go ahead and skip ahead to that. Alright, so we actually just got our first colonist to show up. It did take a little bit of time. I'd say in real life time it took about a minute or two. Okay, so you can issue them multiple commands depending on what is being held in your active hand. So right now I'm holding a pickaxe. That'll tell her to go mining. Oop. This will tell her to go mining. You can also hold a hoe in your hand. That'll tell him to go farming. Or you can hold the matter manipulator. There actually is a usage for the matter manipulator, so if you accidentally deleted yours like I did, yeah, you better find another way of getting one. Okay, so with the matter manipulator in hand, it tells her to start building. I'll give her a second, and she'll actually run off and start building. There you go. As you can see, she'll start building. Now, sometimes she just feels like wandering off. We'll just let her work her legs. No biggie. Okay, perfect. So we've actually gotten another colonist to show up. Let's go ahead and get this one on farming. Now, as I mentioned before, you can go up. I'm holding corn in my hand. If you guys want to see a list of the currently usable seeds, just go over to the mod forum, and I'll put a link to the mod directly down in the description. And you hit E. Hold on. Get out of the way. See, just yelling at him like Arnold. Okay, so I want her to go start farming. So she'll start farming. Now, obviously nothing's grown yet, so she doesn't really have much to do at this time. Now, I'm sure that you've noticed that she's gone jumping over this thing a few times. The pathing isn't perfect. Like I said in the beginning, keep an open mind about this mod. It is a work in progress, As pathing improves in Starbound overall, pathing for this game will also improve. Let me actually go ahead and ask her to go mining. She just doesn't feel like it. We'll give her some time. So I have a mine built over here. That's the size of the mine. I dug this area for them to work, or for me to put the mine. So that's the mine over there. What she'll eventually start doing is she'll start going over there and dropping the materials off. I haven't put any crates down, so that's probably my biggest problem right now, is that I haven't put down the crates. So there's actually a corn crate right there. As soon as this corn starts growing, she'll drop it off in there. Okay guys, so like I said, this is just a very high level overview of this mod itself. I just wanted to show you some of the basics. They're also not the best fighters, and I just killed her. Now you can also see statistics for your colony here. When someone dies, you lose 5 happiness. Now as time goes on, more and more will happen. I mean, as you see, I've placed a farm, but it's not recognizing it as a farm yet. So there's still, like I said, a lot of things that he's working on. Keep an open mind with this. I plan on following the development of this mod to probably, hopefully, to its completion, although I don't know if it'll ever be completed. Anyways, guys, that's been this mod showcase. I hope you liked it. If you have any suggestions, or if you feel I missed anything, let me know. In the meantime, you guys take care.